Let's start now. Yesterday we had a numerical where we were about to find total charge enclosed by the given cylinder. Okay, cylinder was described by a definition of radius is equal to 1 meter and its height, that is the z component, varies in between -2 to +2 meter. Okay, what we were about to find, the total amount of charge. Okay, and whenever we say that we want to find a total amount of charge, we do have only one relation which talks about amount of charge, that is total number of flux lines, that is closed surface integration of d bar dot ds bar. In the numerical we are given with expression of d bar and we have to decide an expression of ds bar. Decide करना है. How to decide? Look at the definition of the given surface. R is equal to constant. Okay, this is constant. So therefore we are going to choose expression of ds bar which will have AR cap component. And now in mind what we will do, in cylindrical coordinate system we do have three differential terms, dr है, then r d phi है और dz है. So since we do have AR cap component or R is equal to constant, we will discard this one and we will choose the remaining two and we will put those terms over here. So R d phi dz is the appropriate surface for our calculation. So total amount of charge is equal to psi is equal to closed surface integration of d bar dot ds bar, and in the given numerical we do have d bar expression as z rho cos square phi az cap coulomb meter square. Okay. So what we will do, we will evaluate the dot product in between the d bar and ds bar. So we will write down z rho cos square phi az cap dot ds bar r d phi dz. Did I done any mistake? Oh yes, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Yesterday we discussed about that mistake. I will what I will say that I will recall the things. This was our preliminary observation. Okay, this was our preliminary observation कि भाई आपको yesterday मैंने ये भी बताया था कि this was a group D numerical. अगर R is equal to constant दिया है, so our area ds bar area or differential surface area expression will have AR cap as a component. But if you solve this one, this numerical over here, dz az cap, sorry, AR cap, so this is going to result in a zero value because az dot AR cap will be 0. And since this is a group D and we do have a little bit interesting facts over here. What kind of interesting facts? Let us analyze those interesting facts. The given expression D bar, what has happened? Okay. Why? Why it got hanged? One moment, please. Okay. Now, if we look at D bar expression, what we have only AZ component. Means if we look at the geometry of our, this is for the understanding, if we look at the geometry of our component or our cylinder expressed by the given surface, so we do have a kind of surface like this. I am drawing a 1/4 part of the cylinder. Okay. So looking at the expression of d bar, we do have d bar expression in the direction of z axis. Okay. Oh, टॉप सरफेस से बाहर निकल रहा है। डी बार डोंट हैव द डायरेक्शन एसोसिएटेड विद द एआर कैप। एआर कैप के साथ मतलब वो रेडियली बाहर नहीं निकल रहा है। वो कहाँ से बाहर निकल रहा है? टॉप सरफेस से। सो वी डू हैव टू surfaces which will take care of D bar. One is top surface and another is your bottom surface. Okay. So we have to think about these two surfaces where on the top surface D bar is coming outside and the bottom surface D bar is going inside. Okay. अगर अंदर नहीं आएगा तो बाहर कैसे निकलेगा? Kind of stuff. So we need to analyze the top surface as well as the bottom the bottom surface. So with general understanding of the surface, we end up into this value, and this is wrong. Why? We are getting a zero value is not a wrong thing, but D bar expression has only a Z component. That means electric flux density has the only Z direction. Therefore, choosing this surface will be a wrong thing. So therefore, we are going to choose now, we are going to modify our expression, which will have a Z cap as a normal vector. So we will discard the dz component and we will have rest of the two terms. So we will have r, sorry, dr, r, d phi. This will be the appropriate surface to choose upon. Okay. So now we will solve the integral and the expression. So we do have total amount of charge equal to psi is equal to closed surface integration of d bar dot ds bar. We will evaluate d bar dot ds bar as z rho cos square phi a z cap dot, and now our ds bar expression is this one, so I will rewrite properly r dr d phi a z cap, and we will have the answer like r z. Okay, and what we have assumed rho is going to be r, so what I will do, r square z cos square phi dr d phi. Okay. Now we will find q is equal to psi is equal to, we do have closed surface integration of d bar dot ds bar, and it has an expression r square z cos square phi dr d phi. Let us take out few of the constant terms. We don't have dz term over here, so z will be a constant, and integration of r square dr and integration of cos square phi d phi. Okay. The phi is going to vary from 0 to 2 pi always, and r, which was given as a constant. Okay. So cylinder radius can be minimum 0 and goes maximum up to 1 meter. Goes maximum up to 1 meter. So we will have a kind of expression over here, z r cube upon 3. Okay, and what we will have limits as 0 to 1, and you can definitely solve this integral cos square phi d phi using calculator. Okay, using calculator. uh, and you will end up into a kind of expression like, if you probably, let me tell you one more thing over here. If you don't have any calculator, how to solve this integral पता होना चाहिए. It should not happen कि आपको second method पता नहीं है. So we will have z into bracket 1 cube upon 3 minus 0 cube upon 3. Okay, and instead of cos square 5, what I will write down here. Okay, I will rewrite the expression as cos square phi can be written as the trigonometric function of 1 plus cos of 2 phi upon 2. Okay, and this is d phi. Okay, so we can have the solution like integral 0 to 2 pi, and now we do have two terms, 1/2 plus cos of 2 phi upon 2 d phi. Okay, And now I can say that this is nothing but z. This is 1 by 3 and this is 0. So z into 1 by 3 into now we will split the integral part over here. What I will do, integration 0 to 2 pi 1 by 2 d phi plus integration 0 to 2 pi cos of 2 phi upon 2 into d phi. इस टर्म के लिए मैंने ये चीज लिख ली, इतनी वाली टर्म के लिए। ओके, ये बन गया आपका एक ब्रैकेट। So you are going to solve this term. So we will have, let me write down from the left hand side. So therefore q is equal to psi is equal to z upon 3. Okay, and we do have a square bracket over here. So 1 by 2 is a constant and inside we have phi. Integration of d phi will be phi plus, once again we will take out 1 by 2 and cos of 2 phi will be integration of cos of 2 phi will be sine of 2 phi upon 2, limits are 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so what we will do, we will take out this 2 over here and instead of writing down 2 we will write down 4 here. Okay, we will write down 4 here, तो ये 2 हट गया। Now बहुत लेंदी होता है जब आप मैन्युअली करते हो। So you will have z upon 3 into bracket, इसका वैल्यू क्या आएगा 2 पाई, so 1/2 into 2 pi plus 1 by 4 sine of what I will say that 4 pi. Okay, sine of 4 pi and sine of 0 pi 2 pi 3 pi 4 pi. How to what I want, let me write down Baba. Cos of, sorry, sine of, instead of doing in mind, let me write down everything over here. Sine of 2 phi, phi is 2 pi, am I right? Minus sine of 2, sine of 2 and 0 is, phi is 0. So let me now write down a little bit things over here. This is nothing but sine of 4 pi and this is nothing but sine of 0. We know that sine of 0 is 0. What is the value of sine of 4 pi? So if we do have, okay, this is 0, this is pi, this is 2 pi, this is 3 pi and this is 4 pi. So what is the value of sine of 4 pi? Definitely it is a 0. Okay, so the whole term, this whole term becomes 0 and what we are left with is a z3. This 2 and 2 gets cancelled out, pi. So we do have amount of psi or electrical flux lines is equal to z pi by 3. Okay, so solving an integral by manually takes a little bit more time, but अगर आपने ये चीज, कौन सी वाली चीज, अगर वो जो इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ cos स्क्वायर फाई जो था, अगर ये कैलकुलेटर पे सॉल्व कर लेते थे इतना पार्ट, तो आपको आंसर वहीं पे 0 मिल जाता था। ओके, nevertheless you must have your backup plan along with you. So now we do have a z term in the answer, so we will write down for top surface z is equal to 2, therefore psi is equal to 2 pi by 3 and that will be nearly equal to 2.09. Okay, and for bottom surface Z is equal to -2. Therefore, psi is equal to -2 pi by 3, and that will be minus 2.09. Okay. So therefore, total amount of charge, that is total amount of flux lines enclosed by the given surface, enclosed by the given cylinder, will be addition of these two magnitude, addition of magnitudes कह रहा हूं मैं, एडिशन ऑफ मैग्नीट्यूड्स। तो क्या आ जाएगा 2.09 प्लस 2.09, मैंने मैग्नीट्यूड कहा है। ओके, क्वांटिफाई द नेगेटिव साइन इज ड्यू टू द डायरेक्शन। ओके, मैंने कल भी बताया था कि, किसी ने पूछा था डाउट कि वो सर माइनस जेड लेना पड़ेगा क्या। So that indicates, this negative sign indicates that is associated with the direction, and we will have 4.18 coulomb. That is the amount of charge enclosed by the given cylinder. Okay. So the part 2 was our, what I will say, that group D numerical. अगर पता है तो सॉल्व कर सकते हो, अगर नहीं पता है तो you will end up into the wrong answer, even if you do have the understanding of everything. तो इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक्स में है ना, ऐसे न्यूमेरिकल बहुत सारे हैं और उसी की वजह से आपका बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूजन होता है, and we need to tackle with those group D numerical. Otherwise, rest of the numerical are pretty much straightforward. Now moving on to next numerical, which is a kind of practice numerical. I will insist that you are going to solve the numerical on your own, and I will wait for your answer. Let us write down the problem statement. Determine divergence of following. किसी को कुछ डाउट है? किसी ने माइक ऑन किया था जस्ट?
हाँ सर।
हाँ
सर कॅल्सीवर माझं 991 ms आहे. तर जेव्हा इंटिग्रेशन करू तेव्हा कॉस 2 साय कुठून आणायचं?
one moment please. Integration of cos of alpha x into cos of, let me reset the calculator first. Go. What you are going to do first, you are going to reset your calculator, so all the data stored in the variables must be flushed away. Then you have to put your calculator into the radian mode. Okay, then put your terms over there and put the limits as well. And put your values over there. Okay. It's a pi over there. Okay, I will resolve the term. Ruth's query is, when we solve integration of cos square phi d phi for limit 0 to phi, he has an answer of 3.141. That is your pi value. Okay, so instead of getting a pi term over there, we are getting, sorry, instead of getting a 0 term over there, he is getting pi on the calculator. We will come back to this query later on. Okay, that is going to actually disconnect us from the context of the lecture, but yes, we are going to solve that one for sure, no doubt. We will come back to that problem later on. Okay, fine. Now going for the next part of the numerical session, determine divergence of the following vectors and evaluate it at specified point. So first one is, given vector a bar is equal to yz ax cap plus 4xy ay cap plus y az cap at 1 minus 2. So first point, the first vector given is in Cartesian coordinate system. Why? Because we do have ax cap, ay cap, and az cap. Then another vector b bar is equal to rz sine phi ar cap plus 3rz square cos phi a phi cap. Okay, at point 5 pi by 2 1. And third one is another vector c bar, which is expressed as 2r cos theta cos phi ar cap plus r raised to half a phi cap at 1 pi by 6 pi by 3. Okay. In the first vector, we do have ax, ay, az. That indicates we need to work with the Cartesian coordinate system. यहाँ पे AR है, FI है, so that indicates we need to work with the cylindrical coordinate system. Okay, but ऐसे भी आ सकता है दिमाग में कि स्पेरिकल के बारे में अगर सोचते हैं तो स्पेरिकल में भी तो AR, A theta, A phi. I can say that in the second vector, A theta is missing. So why not to consider the spherical coordinate system for this B bar? Because we are not going to consider the spherical coordinate system because look at the point. What we have, a value, a angle, and a value. So a value of r, only one angle and another value. Whereas in case of spherical coordinate system, you have value, an angle, and another angle. Okay, so looking at the given point, we are going to choose the cylindrical coordinate system, and for the third vector, looking at the point, we are going to choose the spherical coordinate system. Okay, we cannot merely say that कि okay AR cap है और A phi cap है तो cylindrical choose कर दो. ऐसे हो सकता है कि भाई A theta missing था. So always look at the unit vectors as well as the given point. Okay, as well as the given point. And your task is to find a bar dot, sorry, del dot a bar, then del dot b bar, and del dot c bar. You have to find these values. Okay, so for that purpose we will require few of the formulae. Okay, जो आपने लिखे हैं, शायद 3-4 लेक्चर पहले कहीं तो भी लिखे होंगे. I will rewrite those all formulas of divergence in 3 coordinate systems. So we do have जो आपने लिखा था, मैंने लिखा था पहले. So in Cartesian coordinate system, dabba by dabba x of dx plus dabba by dabba y of dy plus dabba by dabba z of dz. This was in Cartesian coordinate system. Then we have an expression of d bar del dot d bar in cylindrical coordinate system as 1 upon r dabba by dabba r dr plus 1 upon r dabba by dabba phi of d phi plus dabba by dabba z of dz, and del dot d bar in a spherical coordinate system we do have 1 upon r square dabba by dabba r into bracket r square into dr plus 1 upon r sine theta dabba by dabba theta sine theta in bracket sine theta d theta plus 1 upon r sine theta dabba by dabba phi of d phi. Now looking into this expression, the component associated with ax cap, this component is dx. The component associated with ay cap is dy. the component associated with AZ cap is DZ. Okay, the component associated with AR cap in spherical coordinate system is DR. A component associated with A phi cap is D phi. Okay, and same with the cylindrical coordinate system, ये उसका dr हो गया और ये हो गया उसका d phi. Now you do have the set of three formulae. Okay, a set of three formulae in divergence. So now your time starts. Let me have the answer of del dot A bar from your side. Del dot A bar. Okay, solve on your own. I will wait for 5 minutes and tell me the answer of del dot A bar. Del dot A bar. Solve on your own and let me have the answer. I will ask anyone by taking the name. I can ask anyone. Okay. Meanwhile, I
सर
will.
1 मिनिट परत सांगता का? कारण माझं हे नेट गेलं होतं 1 मिनिटासाठी. काय करायचं?
We need to calculate del dot A bar. We do have these blue color set of equations for divergence in three coordinate systems. We have A bar. In A bar, the component associated with AX is DX, the component associated with AY is DY, and the component associated with AZ is DZ. Put the values of DX, DY, DZ into this equation. Okay, put these values into equation dx, dy, dz. Solve the differentiation and tell me the final answer of del dot A bar. So we will have a kind of representation like this. So straightforward, I can say that this term don't have any x component, so it is 0. This term don't have any z component, so this term is 0. So dabba by dabba y of 4xy. So y is present, therefore we can say that okay. So 0 plus 4x plus 0. आसान था, इझिन था, एकदम सोप्प सोप्प. Expression दिसायला मोठे असतात. The expression you look at are very big and a little bit frightening. But when you are going to do the partial differentiation, those are the easier one. No worries about it.
सर ते 0-0 का आलं?
कारण फर्स्ट टर्म मी इथं लिहितो डॅबा बाय डॅबा एक्स ऑफ वाय झेड. ह्या टर्म मध्ये कुठंच एक्स नाहीये. सो फॉर दिस पार्शियल differentiation, y and z are constant whereas x is variable. So differentiation of a constant value is 0. x नव्हता इथं. जर जर इथं असं असतं की डॅबा बाय डॅबा एक्स ऑफ एक्स वाय झेड, that this differentiation is going to consider x as a variable and yz as a constant. So we would have written this one as dabba by dabba yz into dabba by dabba x of x. और ये जो डिफरेंशिएशन है इसका वैल्यू 1 आता था, तो इसका वैल्यू क्या आता था yz. दिस व्हाट यहाँ पे जो हुआ 4x तो कांस्टेंट हुआ क्योंकि y was a variable. So dabba by dabba y of y. So 4x. Okay. So next vector, divergence of B bar, that is del dot B bar. Looking at the expression, we do have only dr vector, so dr component and d phi component. So we will write down 1 upon, let it be in green color, okay. 1 upon r, dabba by dabba r into bracket r, okay, into dr, which is rz sine of phi. Okay, plus then we have component d phi, 1 upon r dabba by dabba phi into bracket 3r z square cos of phi. Okay, this is what we do have over here. r, ये r यहाँ पे लिखा, then dr, then this is the value of dr, then d phi, and this is the value of d phi. Doing the differentials is very easy, particularly when we talk about the partial differentiations. Okay, so we do have dabba by dabba r of r square z sine phi plus 1 upon r dabba by dabba phi 3r z square cos phi. ओके, तो जो भी टर्म्स है उसमें से कांस्टेंट्स कौन रहेंगे? So we have r, so we will have this r as a variable and this term as a constant, so we will take it out from the differentiation. So 1 upon r z sine phi dabba by dabba r into r square plus 1 upon r, यहाँ पे d phi है, so cos phi will be inside the differentiation, rest of the terms will be outside the differentiation. So we will have 3r z square dabba by dabba phi into cos phi. Okay, and we will have the solution as 1 upon r z sin phi. इसका डिफरेंशिएशन क्या हुआ? 2r. ओके, प्लस 1 upon r 3r z square dabba by dabba phi of cos phi is minus sin phi. Okay, now few of the terms will get cancelled out, so r निकल गया यहाँ पे, ये r निकल गया यहाँ पे, and we are left with few terms is equal to 2 z sin phi plus 3, I will say minus, I will merge the negative sign over here, minus 3z square sin phi. Okay, and we need to evaluate this value at a point 5 pi by 2 1. मतलब क्या, r की वैल्यू है 5 और ये phi था 5, phi की वैल्यू है पाई बाय 2 एंड z की वैल्यू है 1. तो ये सारी वैल्यूज यहाँ पे लिखिए. साइन ऑफ पाई बाय 2 माइनस 3 1 स्क्वेयर साइन ऑफ पाई बाय 2. ओके, so you can solve the complete integral. So sin of pi by 2 is कितना होता है? sin of 90 कितना होता है?
1.
हाँ, 1 बरोबर.
1.
Yes, कारण sin of pi by 2, always look at the graph 0. This is pi by 2 and this is pi and this is 2 pi and so on. Pi by 2 is 1. So 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Divergence है, इसलिए divergence is always observed over the volume. So we do have coulomb per meter cube. Okay, यहाँ ऊपर भी, अच्छा ऊपर में कैलकुलेशन करना रह गया था ना. This we need to evaluate 4x, we need to evaluate at a point 1 minus 2 3. तो x की क्या वैल्यू हुई? 1. So we will have 4 coulomb per meter cube. And now you are going to solve on your own. Maybe after afternoon you have to solve the third point, that is your del dot del dot c bar in spherical coordinate system. उसको सॉल्व करके मुझे बताइएगा. Probably you will have the answer like 2.598 कूलम पर मीटर क्यूब. डेल डॉट सी बार की बात कर रहा हूँ. Okay, the third component. That's all for today's session. Do anyone have any doubt